Kelly Gamer, welcome back, guys. Welcome to another video. It's episode number 1 of this Ange Postecoglou Tottenham Career Mode series. I put all the teams in respective leagues for the promotion and all that, and relegation, who's been relegated and all that. And also, we are trying to bring in the signings he brought in real life so far. And also, we put all the teams that qualified for Europe last season into European competition. So Spurs are not in Europe in this first season because obviously they're not in real life. But Ange Postecoglou is hoping to do well. A 4-3-3 attack is his formation preferred on Footbin thing. So, but we will hopefully guide him to a bit of glory, and he's hoping to help himself. So on the short list, he's looking at Cristiano Figaro, the goalkeeper, who obviously signed in real life. Solomon, who's out on loan right now, and James Maddison. It's going to be hard to potentially get all three of them in business early. But here we go. Let's go. Training session number 1.
Early squad.
What's happening, man?
You getting your FC24 when it comes out?
Probably, yes.
I'm doing the career mode now as well.
How you doing, man? This is what Ange wants the team to do.
Blackpool.
Blackpool, eh? Not bad. But the boys are training well under Ange Postecoglou. Something to do very well in charge, obviously. I'll tell you the players he is looking to offload. The players he's looking to potentially offload, because I think they're leaving in real life anyway. On the transfer list, he is transfer list captain goalkeeper Hugo Lloris. I just think he's too old right now, and plus it's about time he left, probably. Nice, man. Lucas Moura obviously is leaving. Eric Dyer potentially leaving. David Sanchez potentially leaving, and Harry Winks, who's already left anyway. Tadanga is set to leave. Skip potentially leave, and Lyons, Foster, and Sarr are both loan listed. But Hugo Lloris is just going to have to leave as Hugo Lloris. He says the future, I'm saying to him, Ange has said to him the future is exciting, but he will discuss with him. Ollie Skip to Wolfsburg. That's a good offer, £15.5 million. That's actually a really good bid made by Wolfsburg already. Can we get 17? 15.89 assist on it. £16.5 million for Ollie Skip. They're saying that's fine, but Ollie Skip looking like he's going for a bit of money. That is a good start to the budget to try and get Ange's signings in any one thing. But the training days are getting on very well. The boys are training very well. Their 4-3 attack that they've got. And Ollie Skip has left for Wolfsburg for £16.5 million. That is some bit of business done by Ange Postecoglou. Harry Winks to Feyenoord. They say 3.2. We could probably get a bit more money for Harry Winks. £4 million is what Ange Postecoglou wants. And he's going to get it at this rate. Feyenoord are going to get Harry Winks this summer. Since it's an attacking formation we play, we have 2 centre mids, 2 CDMs that will still play centre mid mainly. But we'll have to convert them. Højbjerg, that'll take him multiple weeks, but hopefully he does it. And then centre mid, it'll take him 49 weeks to convert into one. Basuma, well, he's got a great future. He'll also be an offensive player. And a centre mid for him as well, 15 weeks for him. Bentancur obviously has already won. Okay. The boys. Well, Pape Sarr to Benfica. For loan to buy option, I just want him to. Ange Postecoglou just wants him to go out on loan. He doesn't want an option to buy or anything. 7 days into the Ange Postecoglou era. And just hoping his squad is capable of playing a 4-3 attacking. Anyway, because he's not left. Tandanga has been given an offer to leave to West Ham United, who have offered a decent amount of money of £6.5 million. Could we get £8 million for him? For Tandanga, he's very good, but he's really wanting to leave Spurs now. But £8 million, West Ham agreed to it. Son is not going to Manchester City. No way, Jose. There is interest in James Maddison, so we're going to have to go in for him as soon as possible. That's brilliant. We've got the scout reports back for them too. That is brilliant. You'll love to see it. I can't remember how much Spurs offered in real life, but Ange Postecoglou is meeting the Leicester boss, Dean Smith, about a potential move for Maddison, falling from the relegated side. That's not even near Dean Smith. Ange Postecoglou is now talking to Ange, is hoping to be a good, successful Tottenham boss. Of course he is. What will the Tottenham manager offer? We'll convert him back into a Cam Maddison, because that's what he'll probably play for Spurs in real life. Spurs paid £46 million for him. Go for 0.3, but I'm going to go 46.5. They want 53. What do they say to £50.5 million? They still want 53. Can meet in the middle of £52 million. They're saying that's fine, but James Maddison looks like he is set to become a Spurs player. Let's get number 71 apparently, but that is a weird number. We won't be giving that. A crucial varsity player, he's fine with that. He's 25 right now, 3-year deal out of him. And just the line that deal, that's been agreed. No release clause, he's fine with that, but he's talking to Ange about becoming his new gaffer. We are obviously a bigger club than Leicester. 100 grand a week. Depends. We'll check how much wage. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. £170,000 is what they offered him in real life, so that probably will be accepted. And James Maddison becomes Ange's first signing for £170,000 a week. He'll hopefully be very good for Ange's football style. Ange is hoping his 4-3-3 will entice Maddison to the club. Maddison has joined for £170,000 a week, but for just over £52 million. He's arrived at the Tottenham Training Centre, leaving Leicester for obviously Tottenham. James Maddison delighted to come to the Premier League, meeting up with Harry Kane. James Maddison doing his medical now, getting it completed here at Spurs, with the coaching staff very happy, impressed with him. Son and Harry Kane there to meet their new teammate James Maddison, who's obviously training and getting well to work ahead of Ange's new season. James Maddison won't be number 13 obviously, but he has joined the club. He's got on his shirt as he's in a Spurs shirt now. He's hoping to work well under Ange Postecoglou. He's hopefully going to be very clinched the Premier for a very good chance. It's brilliant. He is joined. He's hoping he can do dominance and do what he can. That's a massive start to the transfer window. What did the board say it is? It's a B, they say. It's a great price. What rating is he? He's an 84 overall. Not bad at all. Obviously, Solomon, He's out on loan right now. Well, Federico, he's just joined their club, so we won't be able to get him until probably at least January. So we're going to have to keep Hugo Lloris for the time being. We'll keep Hugo Lloris. I'll check who actual guys. I'll actually check who Spurs are interested in real life. I know they're interested in players. Where is James Madison? Here he is, James. We will give James Madison the number 8 role at the club. Two weeks until we get him that, so it means he will rise early. Well, they're interested in a young Dutch defender, apparently, Mickey de Veen, the Leverkusen young centre-back. I know he is pretty decent. It's at Wolfsburg now. Try and get him into the club. He could be a good centre-half option. I know they want Tapsoba, I know they do. I know they're in talks with Tapsoba in real life as well. But there he is, James Madison now, a Spurs player. His first training session will be on Monday. Whiteman, he's going to get rejected to go out on loan. Sarr looks like he's got on loan. Lloris, he is valuable to Spurs, actually. He's been pretty valuable over the last couple of years. But Ange Postecoglou is hoping his team will do well. Tatanga's went for £8 million to West Ham. What do the board say that is? Is it a good bit of business by Ange Postecoglou? It is a great price, they say. That's a good amount of money coming in. £6 million coming into the club from North London rivals West Ham. Harry Winks, now he's got another offer for Symbolia, but he's rejected to join Feyenoord. That's the club he was on loan at when we brought him back, because obviously he was getting sold in real life anyway. Can they offer us £5 million? They say 4, that's fine. But Ange Postecoglou just want Winks to go. Winks is just not good enough for the Spurs team anymore. Pepe Shaw has went on loan to Benfica for the season to get a bit more experience. He said it's a good job to loan him out because he has no chance of getting an Ange Postecoglou's plans for the season ahead so far. But Ange is hoping the boys are still training very well this summer, looking at targets as well. So that is brilliant for those scout reports. The players are hopefully ready to bring in new signings. So this is good. Tapsoba we going for, or are we going for him? But Honestly, personally, Tapsoba is a good centre-back, but I think I should bring him in next summer or something. I'm going to go in for the Dutchman, because I think the Dutchman's been more real. Guys, I'm just looking. Yes, so guys, this guy, Mickey here, he's been linked more with Spurs than Tapsoba. So, and plus, apparently he can play Ange's style of football. Ange's hoping the centre-back will arrive and potentially work hard for Spurs. He's valued at 19. To see to our proposed offer first of £15 million. They want 26 plus a sell-on cost. Pretty good actually. Can we cut it down a bit to £22 million for the Dutchman? They want 27. Okay, they're trying to navigate with us. 24.5 million Ange Postecoglou offers, and Ange will be getting a star centre back for a decent amount of money. And he's come in with his agent to sign the Spurs contract to try and get it agreed for the Dutchman. The Dutchman is considering and doing what he can, and hopefully he can play well for Ange Postecoglou. Rotation. Ange wants him to be important to the squad. 21-year-old, a 4-year deal has been offered to him by Ange, and Ange is happy he's agreed to that. £75,500. It's up to him if he agrees to the contract terms, and he's in. Mickey van Veen has left Wolfsburg. The centre-back has joined Tottenham Hotspur. Tapsoba's linked with the club, but I think, just looking online there, Mickey van Veen is actually linked more with Spurs, so he really has joined Ange Postecoglou's side. And their centre-back leaves Wolfsburg for Germany for Tottenham Hotspur, ready to show the assistant manager of Ange Postecoglou who gets him on, say hello. And then Ange is coming down the corridor now, and Ange introduces himself to his new centre-half that he's hoping to guide with a bit of glory. He's doing his medical now, the Dutchman getting his sessions done. There he is, holding up a Spurs kit. Now he's in the Spurs kit. He says he's ready for the challenge of the vital Blacklist Premier League. He knows he's got a very big challenge that he's going to have to do. But Wolfsburg to Tottenham for £24.5 million. That is some signing, by the way. What did the board say to it? They say it's a B, they say it's a great price. What rating is he? 77, not bad at all for Ange Postecoglou. Left back is number 3, I think. Number 3 is a left back player, but we are going to. But he can partly play left back. He's got 84 pace now, guys. He is looking like he could be a very good centre half. If I'm looking at the thing here, guys. They're in talks with a couple of strikers, actually. What the hell, man? Mbappe? They're interested in Mbappe, that's what they are. Not obviously going to go in for Mbappe, no way. So they are interested in this striker. He could be very good for the club. He could focus. I think he could be very good under Ange Postecoglou. He knows bringing in signings he needs to this summer to improve his Tottenham Hotspur squad. He sees already. It's going to be a big summer. Son to Liverpool, not happening at all. He's not going to Liverpool or Manchester City. But it's really how Ange is hoping his summer continues with transfers coming in. Davis has joined Manchester City. Oh my. That's good. Maddison's position change has been completed. James Maddison is now an 86 overall. He's already went up by 2 because of his position. That is brilliant for James Maddison. Up to an 86 now. Keen on playing well for Ange Postecoglou, of course. He's been training all summer and he is excited about his challenge with Ange Postecoglou as his new head coach. It's great for it to go on. Foster has been given an offer for a loan to buy. We'll just let him go out on loan. Brooklyn. But the boys are training very well. All the players, including the youth academy players, are training. Harry Kane to Atletico Madrid plus Coque. That is not happening at all. Harry Kane will be staying under Ange Postecoglou at this rate. In real life, he probably will go, but not in this career, he's not. Eric Dyer to go to... I think what team that is. I can't remember who this is. Anyway, £16 million will they give Ange? 16. They say, Ange, that is fine, we'll give you 16 since you don't want Eric Dyer in his plans. He's already born in a centre-half already, and he's hoping will be very important. Lucas Moura to Fiorentina. Now, Lucas Moura is a player that's already left Spurs in real life because of his contract thing. Fiorentina, will they give us £12 million? Just accept £9 million. Ange Postecoglou is happy to get another £9 million into his team. He's got a young midfielder here, Daniel Filler. Decent stats all round. Pretty good move that is for Nicholas Jackson there. He won't leave this summer then. And Ange is hoping for a solid start to the Premier League when it starts. It's incredible who he's trying to bring in and who he's trying to offload. But Ange knows his team are training very well with the 4-3-3 attacking that he wants to play. And leaving the club, Eric Dyer has officially left Spurs after a very lot of years at the club. £16 million. Go to the Serie A. The board have said that's an excellent price. They say it's an excellent deal. Anyway, he doesn't have a future under Ange apparently, so Austin will stay at the club for the time being because he really has got a good chance of being in the team one day. And Lucas Moura, he's went out to Fiorentina in Italy for £9 million, leaving Spurs. Board will probably say that's another excellent deal. It is! That's what the board has said. Lucas Moura has also left the club. Davidson chances. Now we've got an offer finally for Davidson. He will leave this summer potentially in Spurs in real life anyway. And for 14, Real Betis. Talking to Pellegrini and £16 million. Betis can agree to that. That is grand. Harry Winks to Girona. We're just going to accept this time. Harry Winks is still not left the club. He's been training with the first team this season. He's just not going to get the chance now under Ange Postecoglou. And Brooklyn as well on loan for the season to Austrian or Denmark League, I think that is. Hopefully Brooklyn enjoys it. Ben Davis is a good rotational player and looks like he will stay on at Spurs in real life as well, so it's really good. Brentford opening day is coming up. It's going to be very, very hard. And Davidson Sanchez is ref to Real Betis for £16 million. What do the board actually say to that? It's a B. It's a great price. And the team are training ahead of Brentford. Son is not going to Villarreal. Villarreal have offered so much money. Son is just not going to leave. So Real Madrid win the Super Cup, okay. Ben Davis is still not leaving the club. Okay, well, Ange Postecoglou's first game in charge of Spurs today. This is our strong squad ready for the game. I'm confident we're good enough. We'll take a chance when it comes to it. So here we go, match day 1 of the Premier League. Basuma will be on the bench. Højbjerg will be in midfield with Benedeschi. Madison will just be ahead of them. Madison will make his debut. And also Van der Veen will make his debut from the start. Don't have much squad depth anymore. Oh well. But we're hoping that the lads that are put out in the field on match day 1 will put in a good performance. We could debuts for Van der Ven and Madison. Goal news from West Ham versus Manchester City. We're going to go in the alternative kit are the Spurs team. Predictions, Chaplains, guys, I'm going to go 2-0. I think Ange will win 2-0 in his first game in charge. But there he goes, Ange Postecoglou, first game in charge at Tottenham, ready for the job, and he says he's getting his players all ready ahead of kick-off, and new signings also involved, including James Maddison, who's now at 86 overall, and is ready to show why he's the Tottenham cam. Here we go, it is Brentford versus Tottenham Hotspur, live from the Brentford Community Stadium, here in Brentford, London area. It's kind of a wee derby match, is it? But it is an actual derby. Hugo Lloris is the lad, Ange Postecoglou has faith in him today. There's Ange Postecoglou, first game in charge of Tottenham. It is against Brentford in real life on the road, but it's going to be very good, hopefully, today. So here is the Brentford starting line. David Ryan, who's linked with Tottenham in real life but rejected them. He is in goal. A back four of Ayer, Basura, Ben Mee and Hugh Henry. A three-man midfield of Janet, Janssen and De Silva. And Sigil Rodriguez and Wiz in attack. Ivan Toney isn't involved, I don't think. I think he's left anyway. Well, Ange Postecoglou's team, it is Hugo Lloris in goal. A new signing in the back four. Pedro Porro starts, Romeo starts, Van Ven makes his debut, and Perisic also in. Højbjerg, Madison and Benedeschi in midfield. Front three, Kelly and Son both supporting Kane. Madison's now an 86 overall, so it's a 4-3 attacking for Ange Postecoglou, because that's what he plays in charge of Spurs. Spurs are desperate to play the quality football that Ange would like to see from his players, but his players must all get ready for the game. Hugo Lloris, the goalkeeper, there he is, warming up in goal. Here's Hugo Lloris, the captaincy will be given to him for the season at least. Harry Kane as vice-captain, of course. Ben Mee warming up for Brentford, and here's the vice-captain, Harry Kane, linked to leaving real life, but this career mode, Ange Postecoglou is going to keep him, and has not received a bid or anything to let him leave. But it's going to be really vital that Spurs try and start positive, and Ange Postecoglou, my prediction is 2-0, and kick-off is on now. Let's go. Højbjerg, Pedro Porro, good start. Possession so far from Tottenham there, really opening up their chances of winning with a good back four. Up to Son, Maddison splits out to the right for Kilovesi here. This is the attacking football Ange Postecoglou wants from his Tottenham team this season. Pedro Porro ball in. Son's header! And Spurs already lead under Ange Postecoglou after the 6 minutes against Brentford. That's the start he was looking for, and he knows his players have trained well over the summer to become a bit of better standard players. Great ball in by Pedro Porro, and Son with a header past David Raya. Spurs brought up after the 6 minutes of the new season, and Ange Postecoglou will be absolutely happy with the start his team have made. And Ange Postecoglou there is very happy with Spurs coaching staff and himself. And Son Heung-min, who did leave in the summer, rejected all bids to leave the club and decided, I'll try and help out Ange Postecoglou with my teammates. I've become a Spurs legend years ago. And Spurs lead after the 6 minutes of the Barclays Premier League season. But Son gives them the lead, gives Spurs the lead after 6 minutes for a header. Great assist by Pedro Porro, the right back. Rodriguez with his shots, palmed out well by Hugo Lloris, the back four. All doing very cautious so far, playing the football that Ange likes to see, out from his back four. Kilovesi into James Maddison. Maddison forward. And it's Harry Kane here. There's the shot, but David Raya dealt with it very well, and Son put it out for a goal kick. But Spurs fans very proud of the start their team are making at Brentford. 1-up already under Ange Postecoglou, who's really ready for the management job to be a great success and trying to win them a trophy one day. It's going to be difficult, but he will. He's doing a very good direction, hopefully. Four from David Raya for Brentford. Pedro Porro wins the header. Bernardeschi won it as well, but then he lost it. But he gets back in time. One of my Son Heung-min, the goal scorer, onto Ivan Perisic now. Perisic, he is going to be very creative, hopefully, under Ange Postecoglou. Well, back inside, and he cuts in on his left boot. It's not a bad ball in. The clear at Brentford to get it fully cleared. Prediction is still 2-0, but you never know. And Brentford have equalised. From the run of play, Brentford have made it 1-1. It's Brentford 1, Tottenham 1. Van Veen was out of position, and Hugo Lloris just couldn't get there. And it's now Brentford 1, Tottenham 1. Ange Postecoglou will be sad his team have considered a goal, but he'll still be absolutely delighted the way they've started. And Harry Kane and Maddison are doing the tactic of kick-off that Ange Postecoglou likes, because then the players can get better. Pedro Porro to Højbjerg. To Kilovesi. Finds James Maddison here. He looks for Son on the left. Headed away by Ayer. Former Celtic player. Romeo, well done. Then the line from Pedro Porro. Kilovesi to Højbjerg. Back to Kilovesi. Here's Harry Kane here. Good sound by Harry Kane. And it's James Maddison. Saved by David Ryan, but James Maddison looking to score on his debut. Brentford, I don't know if they're making a subject to an injury problem. I think they might be. But Jan, it's off for Discipline Lagarde. But Brentford really know an early sub. Ange is not making a sub yet for his Tottenham team. He's proud of his team so far. It's going to be Son with plenty of power behind that corner. Kane's in the middle. Into the gloves of David Raya, though. Or from David Raya. Van to Romeo. The centre-back partner, hopefully, for the season. That's the captain, Hugo Lloris, who goes route one and finds Perisic. Nice possession. This is from Tottenham. They're keeping the ball very well under Ange Postecoglou here. Kane forward for Maddison again. And it is James Maddison. Surely that's a goal. And James Maddison scores. And James Maddison scores on his Spurs debut as he's absolutely delighted. He's arrived at the club. Harry Kane, great assist from him. And there's James Maddison celebrating with his new Spurs teammates, of course. And Postecoglou is happy with his new signing, making already an impact on goals. But it's Brentford 1, Tottenham 2. They restore their lead to Tottenham through debutant James Maddison, who's absolutely delighted to be a Tottenham lads. And playing behind the striker, that's 4-3-3 attacking for Ange Postecoglou. He knows he's found a central cam who he can rely on is James Maddison, who he paid £52 million for to join his Spurs team. Benedeschi down he goes, he won it back then, he lost it. But a yellow card has been awarded to Janssen. Benedeschi won it off him then. He went through Benedeschi as well. Benedeschi's injured in real life but is hopefully recovering. But Maddison is criticising him. Maddison knows he's a number 8 and playing for Spurs. Van Ven is over the free kick. And the central defender goes for it forward. Romeo onto Pedro Porro. It's really how Spurs really know they're keeping hold of possession very well under Ange. Højbjerg onto Pedro Porro here. He said he was shoved. The officials say nothing to be awarded. Hillervese back post would be nice. It is not bad. Son looked for it, but Kane wins it back for Højbjerg. Hillervese. Porro. Højbjerg. Benedeschi. Højbjerg. And now it's Kane. Good save, David Raya. Late corner in the first half to Tottenham. Ange will be very happy. His team are leading going into half time. With the way they've conducted this first half, they have played and deserved the 3 points in the end. Son's corner. Kane! Saved! But it's half time. It's half time. It's Brentford 1, Spurs 2. It's going to be a very entertaining second half, I think. But I'll be honest, the way that Ange Postecoglou and Tottenham have played in this first half, it's great to see Tottenham leading at the break, but Tottenham have actually played some really good football at times. But they really know they're leading at the Brentford Community Stadium. They're heading in the good direction already. West Ham 1, Manchester City 1. Okay. Well, 71% possession. Ange will be very pleased in his team getting their shooting boots on. 6 shots, 6 attempts on goal, and all on targets. That is great from Ange Postecoglou. No changes at the break from Brentford, but no changes at the break from Ange Postecoglou. From his Tottenham team at the break, had 71% possession in the first half. Did Tottenham under Ange Postecoglou in that 4-3-3 attack formation that he runs and he likes the feel of, because he's brought in players who are good enough for it, and they're playing good under him. Benedeschi to Kane. Onto Son. Tottenham know they can secure massive 3 points on match day 1 today. We continue it. The fans will be very proud to go back to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, but Maddison, there he is in the first half, scoring on his debut in the Premier League for Tottenham. And Rodriguez, the goal scorer for Brentford, is replaced early on by Josh Mia, the young England internationalist, 20-21 international, looks sharp at times. He idles Harry Kane. Long ball. Josh, well done, but Tottenham have got the ball back and really know they can run at Brentford again. Son through ball from Son here. It's Harry Kane. David Raya just to beat. Saved by David Raya. Kelesi stands it up well. Kane with the header. Great move. And great header by Harry Kane to make it 3-1 Tottenham. Ange Postecoglou happy his team are 2 goals ahead now. And the way they're playing under him just looks like it's football all over again. What Ange Postecoglou wanted was a great attacking minded setting team to manage and do well with. And his first game in charge is going well. They're leading by 2 goals now. Harry Kane heads in his first goal of the season on match day 1. Tottenham seem to be showing more quality, getting assists as well. That's what Ange Postecoglou is all about. Getting players goals, but also getting player assists for players as well. At the club, he feels are really good. But Tottenham now lead by 2 goals, 10 minutes into the second half. And it's a goal in the opening game for Harry Kane. Hopefully more to come from Kane. Well done by Pedro Porro there. Excellent defending. Højbjerg. There's Madison. He's got a player behind him, but he continues to get the ball. He finds Kelleresi here on the right. It's going to be good for the man on loan from Juventus. He's taking his time. He's taking his really big time here. Finds Højbjerg on the run. Headed away by Brentford again. Madison. Porto. And it's Kelleresi. That's not a bad ball in, actually. Son looked for it. Kane trying to win it back. Kane does. Something's been given. I think a free kick's been given. But Ange Postecoglou will be very happy. This Tottenham team still lead by the 2 goals. And really, how they really are benefiting his system already in the Barclays Premier League. For 2 minutes, guys. Just give us 2 seconds, right? I guess we're going to have to end it there because after this game, probably. Well, even though it's the first game, but this is an introduction episode anyway. But at least we're off to flying. Well, Ange is off to flying. So he's going to bring. So Ange Postecoglou is going to make 2 subs. He feels that he wants to. Harry Kane. Kelleresi is going to go off for chance. We're going to convert Chance into a right winger. And young Bowden, a midfielder, will be on for Manuel Højbjerg. Bowden is getting the chance, an opening Premier League match to see if he can shine under Ange Postecoglou. It's good to see the youngster involved on match day 1, and at least that he's been caught, at least that he's involved in the first team. It also comes on Richarlison for his Spurs debut. Ball from David Raya. Romeo. Here's Bowden on for his debut in Premier League football. What will he do? He's already found Pedro Porto. It's a good start to him. Pedro Porto swings one in. Into David Raya's arms though. That's incredible to watch this. Addison. Ivan Perisic here. Manchester City and West Ham. It's 2-1 City now. Spurs lead by 2 goals at Brentford. Thanks to Alex Scott for giving that news report. Still 20 minutes remaining here. Son. And here's Bowden, the youngster. Went for a wee early strike. Madison was it back for Bowden here. Bowden's actually been pretty decent since he's come on. Round the corner there from Pedro Porto. Beautiful from Pedro Porto. Good ball in, but Brentford clear. Are they going to get it successfully clear though? It does look like it, and they have got it successfully clear. And Josh Mayana is up the line. So Romeo tries to help him. Lloris, good save by Hugo Lloris. He's had nothing to do in the second half. Hugo Lloris mainly. Emerson Royal for Pedro Porto, and Basuma will be coming on for Bentancur. It's really how Ange's football works, but Ange is proud of his team for the performance, probably, about what they've done and who he really has involved. But Bowden has come off the bench earlier in the game to come on for minutes at least. But Basuma comes on for his debut, and it's incredible to see Basuma looking good. Looks like Bowden will get into the middle to mark well. Charleston away for Van de Ven. And Harry Kane going to try and go find Son on the other hand side of the pitch here. Here's Ayer. Josh. Romeo away. Kane on to Madison. Now Son. Good turn from him onto Ivan Perisic. Spurs really know they played very well today under Ange Postecoglou in his first game in charge. Perisic times the ball in. It's away by Brentford. De Silva. Romeo. Basuma. Lost him, but Madison. To Ivan Perisic here. Perisic into Kane. Madison. Madison lights it off. And here's Bowden on his debut. It's Bowden! who scores his first goal for Tottenham. And he scores in the Premier League opener. And he's absolutely delighted. He's got a Premier League debut goal. As Postecoglou is giving him the chance. It's what Ange wants for Jimmy. He knows Jimmy will be very vital at times in the Premier League games. He's involved Jimmy off the bench and he's scored a Premier League debut goal for Jimmy. Jimmy Bowden is happy he's got his first Spurs goal. And what a moment that is for the youngster to score in the Barclays Premier League. First game it finishes Brentford 1, Tottenham 4. Tottenham have destroyed Brentford today. It's really what Ange wanted to do, win, but not destroying wise, but he feels he'll be very, very delighted. His subs made impacts too. He's really proud of his players for their work effort today. James Maddison gets a goal and an assist on his debut for Tottenham. He really is working hard for Ange Postecoglou's training sessions. And very, very good in time. Young Sir Bowden also scored on his Premier League debut. He was absolutely allowed to come off the bench and score on his debut for Ange Postecoglou. Brentford 1, Tottenham 4. Want to start then to the series here at Tottenham. 10 shots for Tottenham and 9 on target. 68% possession and not bad at all. So very, very good to see young Bowden score his first goal for Tottenham, as he really is absolutely delighted. He got involved. I think we will develop him. Hopefully, I think he will stay around. Okay, so Man City won 2-1 West Ham. Brentford, they lost 4-1 at home to Tottenham. Ange Postecoglou's first game in charge of Tottenham ends in a 4-1 victory and a 4-3 attacking. He told the boys to play over the summer training and get it going. It was 100% effort from Ange. I'm very proud to be Australian and work hard. Just an interview him, of course. There'll be more to come from James Maddison, of course, as he is desperate to do well. Van Ven, he'll give us more for sure. He was unlucky to consider a goal because of his position, but he still worked hard. Second half, he's outstandingly good. He barely made any mistakes. So that is what you call it. Bowden, there he is. First goal for the club in senior football for Tottenham. Tottenham, I'm absolutely delighted to see him get his first goal. Already top of the table under Ange Postecoglou. That will probably not last, but you never know. If Ange gets it really early days and the tactics get right on him, it is brilliant. So let's check it there. Goals-wise, so look at that. Troy Parrott's already got a goal in the Carabao Cup somehow. Don't really care about Troy Parrott. Well, James Maddison, a goal and assist on debut. Harry Kane with a goal and assist in that game. Son with a goal, and young Jimmy Bowden, the young Irishman, got a goal on his Premier League debut for Ange Postecoglou. He looks like a real sharp man. This young man is really going to have a future with the club. He'll be given a box-to-box role. Plus, I'm going to give him a cam because box-to-box is mean a cam, but 11 weeks that'll take for the youngster. But he's off to a flying start under Ange Postecoglou, who is very proud of him. For assisting the goals, Pedro Porro gets an assist, Maddison got an assist, Canadesi got an assist, and Harry Kane got an assist. That is brilliant. Guys, that is going to be it for this first episode. I've really enjoyed starting it. It's been a great start, but Bowden, the youngster, scoring his first goal in senior football on his Premier League debut that Ange Postecoglou gave him. He gave him round about 25 minutes plus stoppage time of playtime. That's very good for him. He's already off to a flying start, the youngster, and he looks good. Tapsoba's got interest to join somewhere else. We will now remove him off the shortlist. But let me go, guys. I'll think about some signings I want to bring in next, because we've still got a couple of weeks to go until the transfer window ends here. Guys, honestly, it's been a great start to this episode and series. I will be putting on a playlist. I'll be watching it myself to edit it. But guys, hopefully you guys stay tuned and see you guys later. Goodbye.